Good afternoon, everyone, and I am your host, Christian Parrish, and welcome to a new idea I had the other day. It's called The Best and Worst Villains and Superheroes of Marvel and DC. Hence why I have Carnage as my profile picture. So I'm excited to do this, and once my friends join in, we'll get started. Excuse me. This might take a while. Also, when you guys join the stream, make sure you read the rules in the description. Very important. Okay, why are you using that? Hey, Bobby, welcome.
Hi.
How's it going, bud?
It's going good. How about you?
It's all right. So yeah, I had this idea last week, and I thought it would be a good idea to talk about the awesome supervillains and superheroes of Marvel and DC.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Hmm.
Did you like? I mean, I already assumed you saw it. What did you think of the Ink Tanks video of Ledger Domain?
It was really good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was amazing. And we got to see the well. If you've already seen this alien, then you might know it's the Ithobus. It's Sornithos species.
Isn't that bird thing?
Yeah, the Ithobus, they're like flying peacocks. That's what Sornitho is.
A sounds like Clancy Brown.
I didn't think of that, but it does sound like that kind of.
Yeah. It's gonna take a little bit if any more people join in, like specifically Blitz and Fresh.
Wait, hang on here. I'll show you a picture of him in case you don't know. This is
I
Sornito.
know what he looks like. I seen the live stream yesterday.
Yeah, he's also one of my absolute favorite aliens. And I like that Horace pointed it out too.
Yeah.
And what was also surprising was to see Michael again. What's he doing here?
Yeah, but he's apparently a good guy now, and so is Charmcaster.
Yes. Yeah, I get Charmcaster, but for Michael, I don't know. I'm still on the fence with him. He's
Yeah,
acting like a knight, but I'm like if you step out of line one more time, Michael, you won't. You'll probably get turned into a totem again and then crushed.
yeah. I've been actually watching the Benton series on HBO Max. I'm on Benton Alternate Alien, The Widening Gyre.
Oh yeah, I know that episode.
Yeah,
But it's where Way Big had that like glitch ability.
yeah. Where he's supposed to run fast, which is actually
Yeah,
weird.
I really thought he would like use Accelerate for that, but oh well.
Well, of course, for one thing, because I think it was gigantic. Everybody's got to find it, but
I mean, if you remember the Frogs of War Part 2, you know that Accelerate did that.
yeah, but of course, Accelerate never even
Yeah,
appeared in Ultimate Alien. The only time he made a reappearance was in, Be-
Heroes United.
yeah, it's Heroes United, which is a bit shocking, and he never even spoke.
I was still happy he returned anyway.
Yeah. Hey
Michael,
Blitz,
Welcome.
how you doing, dude?
I'm doing
Jokey
really good. Are you able to hear me? Because I just got new headphones yesterday.
Oh,
can hear
okay.
you.
I can hear you. Can you hear us though?
Yes, I can.
Uh, what does your headphones look like?
Basically, this blue normal headphones, like it's basically normal headphones, like not not wireless, just normal.
May I see?
Yeah. Let me just take them off for a second and show you.
Yo, fresh. Oh, static. Nice choice.
I'm gonna shut
Yeah,
your
it's
system.
a good choice for this topic. Like your Carnage and he's static.
Oh, he'll be back. He said is took off his headphones for a sec. He'll come back in. But how are you, dude?
Yeah, I'm surprisingly pumped up for this because once
Yeah, I'm really
again,
pumped up. I've been waiting to do this ever since this morning. I've been waiting is to get home from church to do it. Also, hey Judd.
All right, so I'm about to show you. Yeah, these are basically it. Blue headphones. That's it.
Oh, cool.
that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just it.
Alrighty, so since we're all here, let's get started, boys. And I know just who to put down. The
Batman.
one, yes, the one and only Batman.
I am Batman.
Yes. One of the most popular DC superheroes ever lived, and he's still popular to this day. Alright, so, billionaire Bruce Wayne, what?
That's
Yeah,
a
Echo.
tab he has open.
Oh, crap. Hang on. Settings. Audio.
Not you, Christian. It was Blitz, I believe.
I know, because I was just putting my headphones in. That's why.
All right. All right.
Oh, all right. Just trying to make sure if nothing is broken or frozen or anything.
That's very shocking of you.
And yeah, before you did leave, I did say put a shock to your system.
No, I did hear that. Like when I left, because I was trying to show my screen, but for some reason it kicked me out. For some reason.
You know, the internet has a mind of its own now. Apparently.
Yeah, especially the picture I chose for Joker. Just him putting lipstick. I'm like, yeah, this is definitely Joker.
I mean, yeah, that is. He does put on lipstick and maybe a little bit of
Well,
blood.
Well, technically, weren't his lips supposed to be stained red when he fell into the toxic waste? I mean, like they're supposed to be like, yeah, it bleaches his skin white and
No.
dyes his hair green.
Yeah. Like yeah, that something similar happened to that. Remember with Shredder?
Oh.
Oh, you are you talking about like Batman versus TMNT?
Yeah. So yeah, it's similar to that.
Yeah, like that's how it's supposed to be. Like it's not like he wears lipstick. Like he was like it's supposed to be like permanent.
But did you ever heard the story about Heath Ledger's like makeup?
Well, yes, I did hear. Like yes, they made those scars. They made those makeup scars, but and he lit them in order to prevent them from falling off.
Which was like really clever of him.
If I am right.
Yeah, you are right.
Yes.
Mm. So how you find gentlemen doing today?
Doing all right.
Better because it is.
Yep. Good topic today. Good topic.
Yeah, I mean, like only God knows what's gonna be the next one because I'm not even kidding. Why, like, really, would you just bother to just ask people about if they have any solutions? Like, I was still a little bit, um, to this day, I'm still stumped about when you mentioned that part about what are the possibilities we can come up with, and I'm being for real. Like, is there anything that you have in store for us, if possible?
Oh yeah, I was thinking about like other TV shows that we could talk about, like other cartoons. But Christian hasn't seen all cartoons. Like, for example, like I would say like Back at the Barnyard. So of course he put the theme song on his own channel, but didn't really watch the show.
Oh, uh, and yes, you do make a good point. I was just, and yes, that's exactly what I was thinking too. And wait, what's this? What the heck is it? Oh, all right, it's the news.
Breaking news, okay.
Breaking news. Okay.
Your balls in my mouth, Mario. Yummy. Yo, that was kind of suspicious of Mr. Goodman back in the day.
Like it was disturbing. He could have stopped at the twisting, and he could like when I first heard that from Jeffy the Rapper 2, he could have just stopped at the twist and ripping off. He didn't have to go any further.
Twist and then go back to the head.
I didn't see that one.
Jeffy the Rapper. One
Yeah, I didn't see
second
that one. I did see like the new one recently.
Like the new SNL video. Like which one was that again?
It's called Jeffy Gets Arrested.
Oh, I bet you every fan was like, Jeffy finally gets arrested, yay! But at the end, of course, even though I didn't see it, he probably got away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
you can see that, dude. If you haven't seen it.
well, I'm like, yes, you took the words right out of my mouth because Jeffy's 18th birthday was the last one for me. It's over.
Yeah, like still
I
didn't watch
saw
it
that
yet.
episode too. I saw both his 16th, 17th, and 18th.
But yeah, as I said, I didn't watch it yet. I'm just waiting for the like perfect opportunity because I'm at school currently, and I like in 2 weeks now. I have 2 days off for like Monday and Tuesday because of a Jewish holiday.
Oh,
Shalom to you, friend.
Yeah, so like one of those days I'll just watch like the 18th birthday video. Like, a lot could happen.
all right. Well, I'm just gonna say a lot, and nobody spoil it for him.
I mean, I did see like sneak peeks on Instagram where Screwball.
Correct. Did you see one called Detective Jeffy?
I did years ago.
That one was like funny. I think that was like my favorite one of like a blank Jeffy.
Huh. But one of the funniest ones, in my opinion, back in 2020, even though it was like one of the worst years ever, is like, yeah, Richard Goodman gets a job at McDonald's,
Yeah, I saw that
Yes.
one too. How do
especially
you
the
feel?
song.
Exactly.
And then of course, I'd like that scene with Tyra and Bukisha because they were arguing about her meal.
Yeah.
I got the bananas and I want some chili.
Good time. I also like the baseball game. That was pretty cool.
Also, wait, yeah, it was really fun. I did see some old SML videos on a channel on a channel where they re-uploaded them.
I mean, yeah, one's called SML Uploaded, so yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Re-uploaded, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like I've seen like so many interactions of of both Marvin and Shrek.
Marvin Shrek, because apparently we can't say Mario because we're gonna get copyrighted. Oh no.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
By the way, anyone know what happened to Christian? What happened to him?
he
He
said,
said he. No, you go.
on Instagram, he says he's having some technical difficulties. So like, I asked him okay,
Oh,
now
no.
he's back.
So how'd it go?
Crappy because every StreamYard is just
Y'all
not
hear
working
me?
anymore.
Hello.
Hello there.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Hello there.
Finally.
Hello there.
Oh,
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hello.
Oh, hi,
Hello.
Mark.
Who's that put a stick in the button?
Hello, Governor. Hello,
oh,
Governor.
I just had to turn off my phone off and on again.
Oh my gosh.
Thank God.
Yeah, I did not.
Oh, I was about to have a heart attack, huh?
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, come on, the room.
Okay. Okay, now I can talk about Batman. Whew. All right. Okay, now as I was trying to say before my mic messed up, my audio messed up. Okay, so, can you still hear me? I put my headphones in.
Yes.
Okay,
we
okay.
can
So,
hear you.
I was just making sure. All right, so as I was trying to say, as a boy, Batman, or as his secret identity known as Bruce Wayne, he went to have a quality time with his parents by watching an action-packed movie. And after the movie, they enjoyed it. They decided to walk home through an alley. Bad idea. A random thug came by, known as Joe Chill, begging they want their money, jewelry, whatever, or to shoot them. First they refused, but he ended up killing Martha and then the father. And then Bruce was traumatized that he witnessed this in front of him. So years pass. Now Bruce is rich, has his own company. He has his own butler named Alfred, which has been his family for generations and stuff. And so he still mellows over the passing of his family. So what does he do? He has an idea to become a superhero and fight justice on a criminal around Gotham City. Or vigilante, may you mind. So he dubs himself as Batman. Not with superpowers, but with gadgets and stuff. And he also as a real great detective, like always solving problems and stuff. So yes, Batman is a very serious superhero. He always gets the job done, no matter what the cost.
Yeah, it took me a while to warm up with Batman. After, and it really did shock me to learn that. Oh, look at that! Not every superhero or villain needs any powers and stuff. And yeah, because he's just awesome without it, and he became well. It's a balance between super soups and bats because he was like the second DC hero I got to know.
Yeah. I didn't even like Batman that much until I started watching Batman the Animated Series and stuff, and I started liking him a little bit. So,
Yes. And do you want to talk about the people that played them in live action?
One example would be Ben
Affleck.
Ben Affleck. We don't talk about Ben Affleck. We don't talk about Ben Affleck.
Can we talk about Christian Bale?
Christian Bale. I am Batman. I'm the Dark
You
Knight.
never does what I like. Swear to me.
Let's not forget about Michael Keaton. He did good as well.
Yes.
Well, I never seen any of the Batman live action movies, but I have seen Justice League where Ben Affleck was in it, and he did terrible.
Wow. Didn't see any live action up to here.
I think I thought the only bad part about like Ben Affleck as Batman was just the bat suit I didn't like. I mean, there were only two things that I would change of it. The ears being a little longer and the bat symbol being a little shorter.
Also, yesterday was Batman Day.
Hey, what?
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, how about that?
Oh, no.
So,
Yeah.
not only was it
I was
Mario
too busy
Day, it was
watching
also
like the new episode of And Beyond.
Yeah.
Oh, and Blitz, I forgot to tell you, last time we talked that I seen the new episode of Harley Quinn, which is the last episode of season 3, and it was meh. The only thing that I can tell you is Bruce got arrested.
Oh, of course.
I saw a clip of that on YouTube, honestly.
Yeah.
And what I was glad about Batman in Harley Quinn before, I didn't see the whole series, but
Okay, Fred said he'll be
when I
right
was
back.
like hearing about it, I just want to say I'm glad. Like they said, like Diedrich Bader was back voicing him, and I am glad.
Yeah, he is.
He's one of the best voice actors for Batman. Nothing tops Kevin Conroy.
Yeah.
My top pick is Kevin Conroy because he is the most
real,
popular
For
voice for
real.
Batman.
Yeah, he
For
is.
real, dude. My before.
And by the way, what is your profile picture, Bob?
Oh, dude! If you and Blitz saw my community post, that's my OC.
Bob the Builder, can we do it? Come on, Bob.
I actually saw that show when I was a kid.
Everybody did.
Well, of course.
That was my first time watching a show that was in claymation.
But, however,
And then
they
in the
ruined
reboot,
it.
They did CG, which was fine. That's okay.
Well, not for me. I didn't really like. I mean, I almost look alright, but when they kept rebooting it, it's just terrible.
Yeah. And I got a question for Bobby. What did you thought of Robert Pattinson's Batman?
I'd say he put on a well spot on performance. It was really good. I actually did see the full movie of the Batman, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, like that movie was surprising, especially learning that Andy Serkis played Alfred. I was like, wait, Golem and Caesar played Alfred? That's nice.
Actually, I was thinking like Black Panther's Claw, but yeah.
Yeah, and we call it. Oh yeah, Adam West is like Batman, both live action and animation.
Yeah. We know. What happened to Fresh?
He'll come back, but yeah.
Yeah,
Mark-
he said he'll be back in a little bit. But I want him to
Adam
come back so
West.
we can talk about Spider-Man. So
Wait, before we do, I just want to say, yes, Adam West was one of the best Batman out there. Honestly,
I mean,
I don't know how I got introduced to him. Maybe
I
'cause
saw
of-
him in the very first Batman film, live action film, 1966, that I had on DVD.
Maybe it was Family Parents where he played Catman.
Catman.
That was my first introduction to. That was my first introduction to Adam West in cartoons, and then first Fairly Odd Parents, and then later on in Family Guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Adam was, and yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't know that Catman was actual DC villain. I thought it was just created for Fairly Odd Parents, but I found out that
Dude, I feel the same way. The first
I
time I
was
saw
like-
Batman on DC was in Batman: The Brave and the Bold.
I was like, wait, Catman is in like DC now. I was like, wait, can they technically do this? Because I first saw Catman Fairly Odd Parents. I was
We
like,
even
what?
had the colors of it.
Yeah, what?
Orange and yellow.
So
I don't
either-
know. It
so
came
either-
out before.
So either Butch Hartman made a deal with like DC or like something happened.
Yeah,
Probably. I mean, they even had Anna West voice him, so
Yeah, that's kind of ironic in a way.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty
In both
ironic.
ways. In both ways, honestly.
Oh yeah. So you mentioned Kevin. What do you thought of Troy Baker's Batman? I personally like it.
It was really.
It's really
really
hard to
good.
tell that Troy Baker is voicing him, so
I liked it when I thought it was like really interesting. I mean, I've only heard it mostly in like the Lego games and in the Telltale Batman series.
I love
Yeah.
Telltale Batman.
Yeah, I
I
saw
watched
it
that
again.
Seth guy play it. It's really good.
Me too. I saw him play it too.
Let's
And
see.
then who
Oh,
else?
he's
Like,
back. Oh, shoot. There we go.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had to jump like in and out since I'm down here trying to let the dogs out, waiting for them to come back in.
Who let the dogs
dogs
out?
out.
Anyways, my final thoughts. Yes, so Batman, he's one of the greatest characters that I've gotten to know about. Has one of the best rogues gallery with the villains we will get further in, and he's just an all-around awesome dude.
Of course. And I'm glad I was able to watch Batman the Animated Series on HBO Max, which is a really good show.
Wait, Christian, why did you block that person?
Oh, Shano, because when he joined in, he had my original profile picture.
Is it be? Well, I can understand why. He's a Danny Phantom fan. Like anybody.
Yeah, I
can have a
know,
profile.
but it's just kind of weird. So
Sharing is caring, Christian. You can share profile pictures.
anyway, on to the next superhero, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yes. right.
Would you like to
there,
talk about this, Fresh?
Gladly. So yes, he was the one that started it all for me. The big boy of Marvel, the king of Marvel, hands down. Yes, I said it. So yes, the classic story of yes, nerdy Peter Parker goes to a science exhibit and gets bitten by a radioactive spider and develops powers. After trying to use them for fame and fortune and all that stuff, he refuses to stop a robbery, which results in his Uncle Ben getting killed, and he decides to become Spider-Man for the sake of protecting people. And yeah, that it can't get as much basic and iconic as that.
Of course, and he was one of the most popular Marvel superheroes ever. And I first got to see him in live action Spider-Man, where he's played by the one and only Tobey Maguire.
Yes. Fact.
Well, actually, I first saw him through merchandise and then in the movies.
Makes sense.
For me, it was fun fact. I first got introduced to him in the 1960s show, like when they were still airing episodes back then.
Cool.
I think I used to have a VHS of that where I don't know if it was one episode or two, but he was being hunted by Craven.
Mhm.
Oh, that's really cool, man.
But yeah, anyways, in the live action, it was shown that he can shoot webs out of his hands. I thought that what Spider-Man could do, but apparently he can only shoot webs when they have a special gadget.
Well, with Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland.
Yeah.
I'll explain. Like, there are few Spider-Man out there who can shoot like organic webs from their wrists, and some can't. You know.
Yes, because the original source material has Peter inventing the web shooters in order for him to shoot webs.
Oh, in the original it's web shooters?
Yes, in the original source material, he made the web shooters that make him shoot webs. But in the Raimi universe, Sam Raimi thought, no, nobody this smart a kid this smart can't really invent web shooters, so he just gave him organic webbing. That's why.
Thank you for the piece of trivia there, friend.
No problem.
Remember when he was like trying to like shoot out the web? One of them was Shazam.
Yes.
Yeah.
He did?
Go. Yeah, he really did say that.
He said, "Up and away, web."
After he said.
I was going to say this for a fact, stream, but I'm going to put this out there since we're talking about Spider-Man. About a couple weeks ago, Fresh made a video, and I did an emoji, where it's like, Spider-Man's insignia. Then he explained to me that apparently that sign language, it means I love you.
Okay, when you say insignia, just say the hand that he makes when he shoots webs.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so like here, I'll show you.
Wait. You mean
This sign, this this
Wow.
right here is the American symbol of "I love you." That's what you say to somebody.
That's very
So,
nice
yeah.
for Spidey.
Yeah, but I didn't know that. I thought it was like a cool thing, but after I learned about that, so and they haven't mentioned that in facts about Spider-Man, which Fretch told me.
Yeah, be careful not to do that to another dude again.
Well, I'm glad you told me anyway. All right, so next, Blitz.
We're all in
What do you
this
do?
together.
I'll be right back and pull up my laptop.
Anyways, my
what do you
final
do?
sayings. Oh yeah,
What?
yes.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, no,
it's
go
real.
ahead if you-
It's really there as an emoji.
Yeah, what you expect from a jokester?
Because I am the Joker. You want to see a magic trick with a pencil?
This is the fault that's sticking up the.
But yeah, overall score for me for Spider-Man, yeah, he's a great superhero, like one of Stanley's best like creations of like superheroes and all that. And
Stanley, he made one of the best Marvel heroes ever. He is one of my favorite Marvel heroes, and me, Christian, we all know that he's Jacksepticeye's #1 favorite hero aside from Deadpool. I wonder if Jack has actually saw the Fusion Spider Pool, then he would be like totally amazed.
All right, I'm back.
damn it, you put spiders in the pool? Why?
No, dude, stop. Wait,
right.
Christian, have you seen the fusion with Spider-Man and Deadpool?
I'm sorry.
I saw like a while ago that there was like a fusion of Spider-Man and Deadpool called Spider-Pool, and I mentioned that you and I and probably Blitz know this that Spider-Man is Jacksepticeye's favorite hero aside from Deadpool.
Yeah, I know. All right, next one. Superman.
Oh, wait, before we move on to Superman, I just want to say. Before we move on to Superman, I just want to say I did buy both the Insomniac Spider-Man games, and I will play them soon.
Yee! My final thoughts, yes, one of the most relatable heroes that you can really side with every step of the way, and I kind of prefer his enemies over Batman. Like, no offense.
None taken. Also, I just wanted to show this out. I got a punching bag I got from Ross. It's got Spider-Man and my boys Venom and Carnage. All right, so Superman. He's not really a man. He's actually
a Superman. Can I explain?
Okay, yeah, sure.
So, what for me, like, yeah, how I got introduced to Superman and all that, like, yeah, it was the Superman animated series, which really was really good back in the day.
I agree.
Superman is an alien from the planet Krypton, but it got destroyed, and his parents sent him out to Earth so he could be saved. Then he got saved by farmers, Martha and Jonathan, and then eventually becoming Superman. But his he has to keep it secret, so his name is Clark Kent. But with Superman, he's just a great superhero. Like, I like his villains, especially one of them has to be Lex Luthor and Lobo.
I'll explain more about it. I actually got to see Superman the Animated Series to learn more about it, and found out how Krypton got destroyed stuff, and Superman or Clark Kent found out his powers. And actually, his real name is actually Kal-El, but whatever you want to call him, Superman, Kal-El, Clark Kent, whatever. He actually discovered them as a teenager, which really shocked him. Then when he grew up, he decided to become a superhero with the power of strength, flight,
speed.
thank you. Laser vision, sometimes cold breath and stuff. But of course,
X-ray
every
vision.
superhero has a weakness. For Superman, it's kryptonite, which is from radiation pieces from left from Krypton. So yeah, that's his weakness. And his only strength is the Earth's sun. He also has the weakness of the red sun, which is an alien thing. So yeah, he also has
Yeah, their planet was always linked to a red sun.
yeah, he also has invulnerability. I mean, he's weak against electricity, which is odd for
And
Superman.
magic.
And yes, thank you, magic and other
Yeah,
things.
magic,
So. So yeah, anyone could defeat Superman at this point with besides without kryptonite. So yeah, he could be easily defeatable. Besides his super strength and stuff, but overall, it was
It's
a
not
really good
just-
show.
Yeah, it's not just Batman who can defeat him.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I was about to mention that Batman. I mean, technically, yeah. Well, even though like the movie Batman vs Superman was like crap, like I didn't see it, but her reviews about it, I thought like it was a smart idea to make like an armor out of kryptonite, but at the same time, I felt like it was cheating for like Superman.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
still, Superman there and Series was a really good show and stuff. And of course, there are times that Superman was actually a villain, like in the Injustice universe, which is really hard to
there-
explain because I never really played the games and stuff or read the comics or
Wait,
whatever.
hold on. Wait, do you and Blitz know anything about Injustice?
Of course, yeah.
Yes.
I did play. Oh wait, no, yeah, you go first.
I was just saying yes.
Oh, okay. So
Okay,
yes, I have played the
Good.
games.
I played both games.
And I've seen the movie. It wasn't really all that bad to me, but it was just kind of shocking to see, Superman kill the Joker.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I did-
actually,
wait, speaking of Joker, you better run, boy. Soups is coming for you.
yeah. And also, someone told me a long time ago that Superman in the old Injustice game, he actually killed Shazam.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that's the evil Superman.
Yeah. But we'll talk about Shazam in a little bit. But for now, who's in it?
Oh, I was gonna talk about something else about Superman. I'll just wait. Okay.
Yes, let's just try to slow down, Christian, about like
Yeah.
moving on to the next one. If we still got opinions.
But yeah, who's you guys' favorite actress for Superman? Mine personally is Tim Daly.
Me too.
Nicole the Third. Who is this dude?
Dude.
I don't
Wait.
know.
Nicole, a dude.
I think
Well,
you
the
can
guy
do that.
says Nicole the something in the thing, so I don't know, man. I don't think I should let him in. Probably some random dude. I don't know. Anyway, next,
Or girl.
wait.
Wait. I want to say a few things.
All right.
Now, for Superman in Injustice, the games, I did play both of them. It was like the first time I ever heard like George Newbern voicing him. He sounds like he has a great voice for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also if you remember, he plays Gwen's dad.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that until I like went back and then heard it.
And I also like the actor that played him in DC League of Super Pets. Yeah, John Krasinski. Yeah.
John Krasinski.
Man, I wish I
Jim.
saw DC Super Pets.
Wait,
Legit,
I
they
saw
chose-
that. I saw that. I didn't
Look
even,
who it is.
wait.
Movie watcher. Oh,
I'm a
whoop.
movie watcher. Oh, look, he's on a plane.
Okay, so maybe he's in airplane mode.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say.
a good one. That's a good one.
Can you hear us, movie?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, that's
Okay.
cool. So how are you, dude?
I'm doing okay.
Well, that's good. So we're talking about superheroes and surveillance. I can see through the title.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. All right. So next one is one of Batman's most notorious villains, the Joker. I'll
the
talk about
Joker.
this one. All right, so Joker, his name is apparently unknown for most viewers, and back when Batman came, Bruce Wayne became Batman, he started fighting criminals. One of them was a guy named Red Hood, which is a guy in a tuxedo, a red cape, and a red dome like helmet with no mouth or eyes. So I don't know how he's able to see through that thing.
Hold on. Wait, before you continue, just to let you know that this is not Jason Todd Red Hood.
I know,
that's
but
confusing.
I know, but
that's for the viewers watching.
Yeah. Thank you. But I'll talk about him in a little bit. But anyways, so yeah,
Okay.
while finding this guy named Red Hood, Batman. So I find him. They're also in a place called Ace Chemicals, which is a factory full of giant tanks full of acid chemicals and whatnot. And while fighting, the Red Hood accidentally fell into it, and then while his mind went insane and stuff, and he dubbed himself as the Joker. He sports a purple and green tuxedo. He has green hair. He has a clown face. He always laughs, and he is pretty dangerous. Sometimes he has guns and stuff. He has aesthetic chemicals spraying out of a flower and stuff. Of course, he has henchmen with him. So yeah, Joker is one of Batman's most dangerous villains ever lived, and the most iconic as well.
Yeah, and we all like bend down and give all the cheer to Mark Hamill.
Yes, he's the most perfect voice for Joker.
Mark Hamill is a great voice for Mark Hamill. I do agree. You know why? He's the same person.
Okay, yeah, that came out wrong, but. Other than that, other characters voiced like John DiMaggio is a good fit for him because he sounds almost like Joker. But the most one that sounds exactly like Joker is Troy Baker, surprisingly.
A younger version of him, basically.
Yeah. And also Kevin Michael Richardson voicing him in the 2004 Batman, which is really spot on. So yeah, for those who played Joker, they did really amazing. Until in one of the live action movies, which is Suicide Squad, where this random guy played him and just
Jared Leto, who played Morbius, two suck roles.
Yes, I didn't really like Suicide Squad Joker. The metal teeth didn't suit him really well.
Yeah, they fucked up his design, especially with the tattoos. I was like, this is too much for Joker.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
But notables for live action other than Jared, like yes, of course Heath Ledger, who sadly passed away, during the movie production and all that.
Yes,
yeah,
and
that is a very sad thing.
Yes, and a fact is that if you notice that he's constantly licking his lips, the reason that is because he has like prosthetic stars or just like the stuff that's over his face. I don't know what's the real reason, but they keep falling off, so he's just constantly licking them to put them in place. So it's just part of his character.
Yeah, I explained it while you were gone.
By the way, about Joker, he is also one of his voice actors is the great Mark Hamill.
Yeah, we just mentioned that, dude.
I'm so sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Also, wait, how did you feel about Troy Baker voicing Joker?
It's
Batman?
really confusing. It's hard to tell if it's Mark Hamill or Troy Baker, honestly.
No, I can tell that one.
I can tell too.
Same.
Well, in Arkham Origins he did, and then in some other media he did. This is for the viewers watching. I think you already know this, Christian, but John Cassier and John DiMaggio also voiced him at certain points, who also voiced Zombozo.
Yes.
Of course, which is ironic, and that's probably how they got his inspiration for John DiMaggio voicing Joker or something like that. I don't know.
John DiMaggio, he did. I think he's better for voicing Zombozo than Joker. Like, he can do that one.
Well, I mean, he's actually perfect for Joker, and it makes him more crazy and scarier.
Also,
know.
I want to mention like, what about Jack Nicholson? What you thought of his version?
It was great, but if nobody heard of him, then wait till they get a load of him. Eh?
Yeah.
You'll make that alone.
Nice, nice.
Let's see here. Of course, 2019's Joker, Joaquin Phoenix. Like his version was pretty good.
Joaquin.
Even though I never, even though I never seen it. But anyways, moving on. Any
Winnie
final thoughts? though?
Dafoe as Joker now.
Wait. I want to say like one more voice, which is like a Richard Epson, I believe. He plays a Raiden. Epcar. Yeah, sorry. He played a Raiden. He did like a good job for Joker. It was good.
Yes, he did. He's been voicing him ever since he voiced him and MK versus DC and onward. So yeah, he did pretty good.
Yeah. MK versus DC. Yeah, I was like, did he do that too? And then when I was listening, I was like, yep.
So yeah. Any final
He
thoughts,
also
Fresh?
returned to voice him in Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah, I know. So
Yep, just waiting for a second. I actually just gave out all that I could. I
okay. All right. Next one is Wonder Woman. My mom's favorite superhero.
She's wonderful.
Really?
Yeah. Well, the really reason she liked her because you know that old show they used to come on with Linda Carter.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the reason why she loves Wonder Woman because of that. She watched it as a kid, so she didn't really read the comics. It's just because of Linda Carter she loves Wonder Woman. So yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So anyways, so Wonder Woman, on an island is filled with nothing but women called the Amazon. Wait, is it called the Amazon or?
Well, Amazon's Demascarians is same difference.
Okay, but anyways, on an island full of women, so yeah, all women and they hate men, and how am I going to explain this more?
Hold on, I'll take care of it. Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Hailing from Demascara, born from clay, was Wonder Woman, and she's been trained all her life as a warrior goddess. And like after passing, this tournament, she was dubbed, Prince of the Amazons, and she's been gifted with a wide range of powers and weapons and all that junk. So, and yes, she's like the most beautiful, or if not the most beautiful female superhero of all time, hands down. and yeah, like, and like I just gotta say, the invisible jet, it was kind of a little bit pointless. It got better when she was given the ability to fly instead. Was there any need for that?
Can I mention something? Remember that one Family Guy cut? Remember with
Yes.
Wonder Woman and Superman?
Yeah. and it's like, hey, Wonder Woman. It's like, this is awkward, but I'm actually using the bathroom. And she gets done, and she went back to her seat, and Superman finds out and said, I noticed you didn't wash your hands.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm not really a fan of Wonder Woman, but I have seen the Wonder Woman live action sequel, which is really good, and it's actually
Wait, dude, did you see the first one? The first live
I
action?
did.
no, not really. But I seen the sequel; it was really good. But anyways, that was her modern version. Her previous one is just her using a lasso and just punch and kick. The modern version, however, makes it much more brutal, using a shield and a sword. Much makes them more badass.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like,
They trained all her life.
also, wait, how did you feel about like Chris Pine playing as Steve Trevor?
I don't really care that much. But it's alright.
Yeah, I just want to say I feel like that's like those are the first movies that I've only seen of Chris Pine.
So yeah, Wonder Woman is alright.
Yeah,
but
she's a good hero, really.
yeah, but she can sometimes be aggressive, especially in her modern version. But she's alright. She's just an iconic one. She usually trains up with Batman and or Superman. So yeah. All right, next one, Hulk.
Smash.
Yes. Hulk
Yes.
is also one of my favorite Marvel heroes.
All right, who wants to talk about Hulk?
Sure, I'll talk about it. Yeah. Oh,
Alright.
yeah. It all started because yes, he was a scientist named Bruce Banner until like, he tried to do experiments and then eventually became the Hulk. Like, I believe how I got introduced to Hulk is like, yeah, one of the few many times Fred Tosher voiced him in a Marvel movie. If you know which one I'm talking about.
Hulk versus Wolverine.
No, it's the one with Nolan North voicing Giant Man.
Oh, wait.
Ultimate Avenger.
Oh, it's Ultimate Avengers.
Yeah, that one. Like that's one of the few times I got introduced to him. And then for
I
like
never
live,
saw that.
yeah. And then yeah, Superhero Squad's Hulk. Like even though they made him dumb, I actually like Travis Wilkins' version as well. For live action, yeah. Overall, I had to give it to Edward Norton. No offense to Mark Ruffalo.
For me, I still have a DVD of it, but it's kind of scratched up. But anyway, it's got 4 episodes of the 1994. I'm just saying it's 1994, but I should say 90s cartoon of it, and I thought it was really cool. The theme was cool, and the episodes were great, and I got just too many characters and stuff through that, and yeah. Well, I mean, they think Hulk is a villain because he's just wrecking it on stuff, but that's just the way the gamma radiation is. When you turn to Hulk, mainly because when you get angry, and that's how you trick it the Hulk. So he's not that bad of a guy, really.
Yeah.
And another interesting thing,
Yes.
yes, how his transformation started out. First, it started out when he turns, when he turned into the Hulk. It used to be when, like, werewolf rules. Like when the sun goes down, he turns to the Hulk and sun back up, turn normal. But then it revolves around him either getting angry or stressed.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one, him getting angry is a lot better because if you're gonna like do that like a werewolf thing, then that's just kind of crap.
And another
Yeah.
thing, he wasn't always green.
Yeah, he was gray.
Oh, that's where that came from. They
And what
even
am I
did,
hearing,
like,
Benny?
yeah, what's going on over there?
Somebody is recreating Stomp Out Loud. It's a really good movie.
Oh, okay. But anyways, yeah, Hulk, Bruce Banner, is one of the most iconic Marvel characters. Even got his own series called Hulk and the Agents of Smash, where he's actually permanently Hulk and he's actually smart.
And he actually speaks in full sentences because he used to speak in broken English, and it's just
Yes.
fascinating to see characters evolve from that.
Yeah, I really like that because that's my favorite Hulk. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't mind the Hulk is strong, Hulk smash, Hulk don't like you and stuff. But I do prefer him actually talking normal English and actually smart. It's just really awesome to see Hulk change like
good
that.
for me too. I just don't. Yeah, that's good for me too. Also, just to point out, I don't know if you guys did say this, but Fred Tatasciore is the best voice for Hulk.
Amen, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, did you guys see Hulk and the Agents of Smash?
I just
we
saw.
mentioned this,
Yeah.
Just saw
Yeah.
it? Wait, I saw like the whole series. I believe it was amazing. It
I
was
didn't
my
see.
first
I didn't see every
introduction
episode, but I used to watch it when it used to come on Disney XD. Excuse me.
to-
Whoa.
Oh, look at that! We got
I heard
correlations,
that.
secret identity. We got Burp Boy.
Somebody burped.
Wait, who burped?
I
There's
did.
Pigman over there.
Oh,
Pigman.
excuse
Y'all, do you guys
Also,
also have
I just-
any favorite Hulks?
I was gonna say that was the
Um,
first time I saw A-Bomb and Scarred. They're really cool too.
But my favorite Hulk is Hulk Agents of Smash and 90s Hulk. But yeah, Hulk is pretty iconic.
Wait a minute. Yeah,
I
that's
also
right.
like
Ron
Hulk in the
Perlman voiced
show
them.
Avengers Assemble.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did voice him in Fantastic Four series.
Let's not forget who played him in live action years ago, like very first.
Yes, the one, the only. I forgot his name.
Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah,
But-
he did really awesome.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He is like a Hulk, but with like but without green skin.
That's like, you know,
and also, isn't it weird that the Hulk and the that one with the green shaggy hair?
I mean, I didn't really mind.
I didn't like the crew cut. honestly.
Well, I prefer the
right.
I prefer the black shoe hair the Hulk usually
Yeah,
has.
it's
So
like I like the short, rugged hair.
yeah, but
That's
final
better.
thoughts. For me, Hulk is just an awesome superhero with his immense
Great.
strength and stuff. So yeah,
He's
you
great.
never want to mess with
Also, I
Hulk.
like that. I also
Wait,
like
wait,
that
wait,
him
wait,
and
wait.
One at a
Thor.
time.
I'm sorry. I
No,
also
I'm sorry.
like that he and Thor have in competition on like who's the strongest. It's funny. Like they have a
Yeah,
friendship rival.
yeah, and you Blitz.
Wait, guys. Can I tell you something cool about Hulk?
What?
What?
He's green.
Uh huh.
Oh my god.
And guess what, Joker?
Oh,
Your hair's green. Think about that.
And guess what?
And
He can smash.
uh huh. And
But not walls, something else.
Your face.
Oh, you did it.
If you know what I mean.
okay, I didn't get that joke.
Smash.
You
Hello.
will in a moment.
Hello.
Anyway, anyway, next one, another popular Batman villain, Harley Quinn.
Who said hero? All right.
So yes, Harley Quinn. How they all started? Well, she wasn't always like this. She was known as a psychiatrist named Dr. Harleen Quinzel, and she was hired to um, th- um, be a therapist for Joker in the Arkham Asylum. So she started talking with him. He started talking about past stuff, but all of a sudden she starts falling in love with him. So because of that, she started idolizing him by dressing him up as a clown or a jester. But there are sometimes where she was like jumping and ace of chemicals to prove the love. Other times she's just dressed up as a clown, like in Batman the Animated Series, where she just dresses up, just finds a jester costume in a costume shop. So Harley Quinn became Joker's sidekick and also girlfriend, for that matter, calling him Mr. J and Pudding. And she, her main weapon is a hammer and sometimes a bat, and she also uses guns and stuff. She also has two pet hyenas, and yeah, Harley Quinn is a really iconic, and the one that is the most popular to voice her is the one and only Tara Strong.
And she's one of the many few.
What the heck?
And she's one of the in the back. But and she's one of the many few comic book characters to not appear in the comics first, since she was so popular in Batman the Animated Series.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
true. That's true.
I
And
think
that
that's
makes sense.
bad of her
Bad
there
time.
and in Justice League, and then
Please don't give me a headache.
huh?
But continue, please. Like just no headaches.
Sorry.
Continue. You could just
Anyway,
say.
I wanted to say like for the voice, like yeah, I did hear it in like both Justice League, Batman Animated. She even had a different voice in Batman Arkham Asylum until Tara Strong went to Arkham City onward. Hopefully,
Yeah.
she might return for Gotham Knights.
No, it's Carrie Walgren.
it's
Oh,
And I
Kari.
God
Carrie.
dang it. I don't know why I
Kari.
keep calling her Carrie. It's Carrie. I'm sorry.
Ari Walgreen, aka Charmcaster.
That's Walgren, not Green. Walgren.
Oh, oops.
Who's
Sorry.
speaking?
Oh, look at that
Well,
flip-flop.
Anyway,
there's like one E.
she became so popular, she even got her own series titled even Harley Quinn, voiced by Kaylee Cuoco, who's known as Penny from Big Bang Theory.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm not even kidding. I've actually seen every episode on HBO Max, and in this one, it's not really child friendly. It's all about blood, brutal
Yeah, no
alcohol,
kidding,
drugs.
dude.
Like we have seen it before. Like shit. Like
I know,
But-
but not many of the other viewers have known about it, so that's why I'm explaining. But anyways, Harley Quinn is just a really popular character in the Batman franchise, and I'm glad they created her specifically for Joker, be a sidekick and girlfriend. And
I mean-
yeah,
Do you know the backstory of Harley Quinn? Like how she became the character of all? Because remember, originally she was a henchman. She didn't really have a name.
Oh, yeah,
Because
got
Harley Quinn was like modeled and like designed after her first actor that played her, Arlene Sorkin. Because she was in drama and all that. Like I can even show you a picture later.
Okay. But any final thoughts?
Yeah, well, I do kind of feel tragic for her since, her being abused by Joker here and there, and it's not really like a pretty pic. It's not really pretty sights, and not mentioning with Suicide Squad, but Margot Robbie kind of did better in her own like spin-off movie.
She did.
Yeah.
And
Well, even though I've never seen it, I mean, she did all right-ish, but yeah. All right, next one, Robin.
which one?
I should have put Dick Grayson. That was my fault, but
Don't worry, I'll explain it since he made that little error. But Robin is honestly it's just a mantle passed down by multiple different people. The first being Dick Grayson, a circus acrobat whose family is killed. His family was unexpectedly killed, so he was taken in by Batman and trained as his sidekick. And then after a falling, and like he eventually then became the leader of the Teen Titans. And after having a falling out with Batman, he became Nightwing. And so other people took up the mantle, like Jason Todd, Tim Drake, Damian Wayne, Stephanie Brown, other different versions like Carrie O'Kelly. If I'm,
I know which one you're talking. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
And so honestly, just Robin is just the best sidekick in all of comics, hands down.
yeah, and
I
Dick,
do like Robin. He's cool.
yeah, Dick Grayson did a really good job as the first Robin and stuff, and also so did Tim Drake as his third Robin, which explain more in Batman the Animated Series, where he was just it's just hard to explain, but yes, Robin is one of the most AC characters. I actually got introduced to him in Teen Titans, the series in 2003, voiced by Scott Manville, which he did a really swell job.
Bingo.
Yeah, I really like Scott Manville voicing Robin. He's one of the best voices for him.
Yes, making him a real serious athlete, if you know what I mean.
My favorite Robin's the one with the mask.
Okay.
The one that's Batman's sidekick. That's my favorite one.
Okay.
The one that wears red and green.
Look, he's trying
Okay,
to
dude, why do you keep doing that?
The one with black hair. Does that make it simple?
Okay, enough of that, dude. But all right, next one, Black Cat.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a good one.
basically the Marvel's Catwoman. So.
Yes.
Basically.
Fresh. Want to explain it?
Well, okay, I don't remember much. All I know is that she's sometimes she's an ally of Spider-Man, sometimes she's his enemy and love interest and all that junk.
Just like how Selena is with Bruce.
Well,
it's complicated.
well, yes, in a way, because you did say yes. DC's answer to Catwoman, and yes, but I first got really to know her more in Spider-Man animated series and Spectacular Spider-Man, but all I know is that, well, she sometimes has powers here and there, and even in the 2017 animated series that she developed like jinxing powers. That's a nice touch.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense since her name is Black Cat.
Yeah, that is really cool. That is very interesting. I did like that touch. Wait. Do you guys know what Black Cat's real name is?
Felicia Hardy.
Thank you.
Felicia Hardy.
Very good. I was testing you there.
I mean, she's already character. But the reason Spider-Man fell in love with her because she's hot. And
that's what everyone thinks about that.
Yeah, because they sexualized her. Because why not?
Yeah. Wait, actually, don't say that. Don't say that. Yeah.
But
people already know. Don't say that.
As I was
yeah.
I'm sorry, but I feel bad for her and the Amazing Spider-Man too. Basically, it was just like not full on Black Cats.
Yeah, which we didn't know it was Black Cat until you explained to me that was Black Cat in the movie.
Yeah, and like in the third movie, it was supposed to show her along with the very first time Mary Jane in that universe. And what
Yeah.
else was supposed to be in that? Oh yeah, there was also supposed to be a Sinister Six movie about Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man.
Well, of course, we never got it. Like we never got a fourth sequel to Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. So,
Yeah.
all right.
Like I said before one time, I'm really glad they made up for it with Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah. All right. Next one. Green Lantern, Hal Jordan.
Okay. Good specifics with that one, thank you.
Yeah. So, Hal Jordan is just a regular pilot who crashes planes. Oh, what?
I said Ferris Aircraft, that's where he was.
Yeah. Anyway, so he crashes planes a lot, which just gets him in a lot of trouble. One day, he heard a crashing and discovered an alien ship crashed into a desert, along with an alien sign named Sur, who was slowly dying. And Hal Jordan was going to help, but Sur refused, and he gave him a green ring called the Power Ring, and he put him on. Hal Jordan put it on. Sur died. He had no idea what to do with it. So he told him what to do and stuff, and he gave him a special lantern, charges up the ring, and gave him a suit and stuff, and he flew to space and met with other aliens who had the green suit, known as Green Lantern.
What?
And the green rings they wear, they resemble willpower and stuff, and they can make contractions like weapons and other things by your imagination. So yeah, Green Lantern is really awesome. Like even their oath and brightest day and blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight.
Let those who worship
Evil's
my power.
Power. Okay, we kind of messed that up. But anyways, yes, Green Lantern is one of the most iconic DC superheroes ever, worn by other characters besides Hal Jordan. I think Green Lantern is just pretty interesting. And I even saw the animated series on HBO Max, which only lasted one season because it got canceled.
But what did you thought of Josh Keaton's version, Christian, personally?
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, he did pretty awesome. I made him sound like a hero. So yeah, I really like Josh Keaton's version.
I heard Josh Keaton's version in the Justice League Action, which is where I guess he came back for. I guess.
Nice.
Josh Keaton here and there, but other different notables like I believe Steve Bloom from Injustice 2 and
it was not bad. That was not bad. It was good.
Let's not mention live action though.
Wait. Do you guys know the voice actor from Injustice 1 who voiced Hal?
I think I still see Bloom.
No, it wasn't.
Right? Oh,
No,
what was it then?
2 was him. The first one was, I don't know, but I did like him.
Oh, I don't know. I like that guy. Very cool.
Okay, I'll fix it. Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I was pretty shocked that Jonah Hill played Lego off Green Lantern from the Lego movie.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, so in the first in the first Injustice game, he was voiced by Adam Baldwin.
Adam Baldwin, one of the Baldwins. Huh.
No, not one of the.
No, not related to the Baldwin brothers. Like,
Oh,
Wait,
well, it's
Baldwin?
really confusing.
Did you say Alan Baldwin, Christian?
Adam. So
At least he didn't
listen.
say Alec Baldwin.
Listen up so you'll know this. There's the four Baldwins: Alec, Daniel, William, and Stephen.
Gotcha.
And both Adam Bowen, other than voicing Green Lantern, he's also one of
Adam
the voices.
did a great job with voicing Hal. He even did in Justice League.
Cool.
He also voices Superman and DC Universe Online,
Ah.
Parasite and Young Justice, and we call it Transformers Prime. He was Breakdown.
What the freak?
I'd still say he's better at voicing.
Some random person spamming. I hate when that happens. But any final thoughts about Green Lantern?
Yeah, I want to ask like you guys, what did you think about the other two? You know, like Guy and sorry,
Well, we'll talk
and
about
John?
him. We'll talk about him. Those in a little bit.
okay.
After this. So
He's doing
next
it
one.
again.
Doing what?
Oh, great.
I swear, these people never listen. They just want attention. They're not just bots. They're just. Anyways, we're okay. The next one,
Yay.
Shazam!
You're gonna see Shazam too?
Oh my god! Another one.
They're just
keep
trolls.
Okay, all right. So, all right. Before I get all kicked off, all right. Let's see. Yes. So Billy Batson was just a simple 13-year-old boy running from foster home to foster home and all that stuff until he stumbles upon like this special bus that takes him to this castle and meets this wizard named Shazam and bestows upon him his powers for whenever he says Shazam, he turns into an adult superhero, and I really do like it. It's a great concept about like him actually growing into an adult, and he's still, while he still may be an adult, he's still just a little boy inside, kind of like the movie Big, starring Tom Hanks. But he's one of the more impressive heroes, and the live action movie just made him one of my instant favorites. All thanks to Asher Angel and Zachary Levitt.
Yes,
Levi.
and
Levi.
some animations. One good example for his voice acting would be Sean Hayes. Not Sean Hayes.
Sean Hayes.
Astin.
Damn.
Sorry, I would say Sean Astin. I'm sorry, but anyways, Sean Astin did a good job voicing him, known as Raphael from TMNT 2012. Final thoughts? Yeah. Even though I've never seen the movie, I kind of wish I did because it was really fun when it does Shazam. And another thing, he wasn't always called Shazam. He was originally Captain Marvel,
Yeah, we know that.
which is really confusing because there's another Marvel character named Captain Marvel, which is female.
Yeah.
Yes, so Marvel owned the name, but DC owned the character. That's the reason why.
Oh.
Yeah, that's like a little confusing to hear when you hear for
How
the first
can I
time. But
explain this? But
Yeah.
there was technically a male Captain Marvel in Superhero Squad.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, I forgot about that.
But there
Okay,
are
but
like
there-
many other Captain Marvels out there in the Marvel universe. We don't need to get into. Oh god damn it!
But
Here
yeah,
they come
anyways,
again.
Yeah.
Lucy.
again.
They must be fans of Scarlett Johansson then.
Oi, oi,
This
oi,
is
oi.
not the Scarlett Johansson one, and no, we're not talking about the show I Love Lucy. What? Block 'em
Hey.
off. Right, and that one too.
And another one, another one, another one.
Another.
All right. So, anyways,
Wait. I want to say a few things first about Shazam. First off, he really is one of my favorite DC heroes. Shazam. I think he's like really great, and I like that even though he's like like how Billy is like the all powerful knowing thing Shazam, he is still just a kid.
Guys, another one just came.
Oh wait,
well, I blocked him.
don't worry, Christian took care of it.
I
Also, are you guys gonna see like Shazam 2: Fury of the God?
Yes.
Going to.
I'm gonna
Well,
see that
I've
and back at him. Yes, movie.
well, I'd never seen the movie Shazam before. I only saw the trailer.
You can
Okay.
go see it if you want. Now we're
Good
finished.
call.
Next one, J. Jonah Jameson, the one
Damn
who
it.
really hates Spider-Man.
Give me pictures of Spider-Man now. What are you waiting for? Chinese New Year?
You know why I hate Spider-Man? Because he's a menace.
Yeah,
Crap.
very funny, Willis, that you added him.
Crap. Even more crap. But about J. Jonah Jameson or just JJ in general, like, yeah. As a kid, yeah, many people didn't like him because you know how mean he was to Spider-Man, but just
Yeah, and also for like I don't know if Fresh or Movie know this, but there's
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to stop you there. No offense, but yes, I have done a lot of research and all that stuff. So, yeah, just to get that clear and out, I do research.
I know. I'm sorry.
No, but say what you have to say. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, I was gonna tell them that there is a character on Ben 10 who is just like Jameson. His name is Will Harang.
That is correct. And voiced by John DiMaggio, which John DiMaggio actually voiced him in one of the Lego games. So yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
that is
But
true.
J.K. Simmons is still one of the best Jameson out there.
Which is how I got introduced to him in Spider-Man. Which
Same.
also I didn't know that. I was little. I thought that was his actual hair. But of course, when I got older, I knew that he was bald. But you guys told me that wasn't his real hair at all.
Wait. Like, if you said like you thought, if you just said like you thought that was his actual hair, then how did you know that he was? Okay, like you kind of like twist me up a little bit.
Alakazam.
I don't know. But anyways, yes. For reasons unknown, J. Jonah Jameson hates Spider-Man. He hates his guts. He's a real tool. He's always yelling at everybody. He's always mean. He also talks super fast and without taking a breath. I don't know how else am I going to explain it. But however, ironically, Peter Parker actually works for J. Jonah Jameson as his employee.
The Daily Bugle.
Yeah. The Daily.
What?
The Daily Bagel.
Daily
Bagel. We sell bagels and newspapers, everybody.
That sounds
You
like
get
a
it.
deli. That sounds like a deli. The Daily Bagel.
You get a newspaper and a bagel. Here you go.
Here's a bagel along with a free newspaper.
And yes, I learned.
Which will be 20 cents.
But I was like gotta explain like in some like stories like because you know JJ's wife like sometimes she's dead and sometimes she's alive, but when she's
Really?
dead, yeah, the reason why JJ hates Spider-Man because a masked man actually killed his wife.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot of
He hates
sense.
masked people in general.
Sometimes, yes, sometimes that is the fact, but other times he just downright just envies him.
Yeah, like for some reason, Will Hurren and Benson Ultimate Alien hates Ben Tennyson. He didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna wait. I was gonna say like for me, well, we all know Harang hates aliens. That's why he's just like lashing it out on Ben. And
Yeah.
also, even though he teamed up with the Incursions one time, and for Jameson, I was just gonna say that I was thinking like for the past few years, I thought it was just he hates spiders.
But that could be another reason.
Yeah,
Wait,
he just hates spiders in general. Like he was probably like scared of it as a kid, and he was
Probably.
like, "I hate you, I hate you."
Yeah. And wait, which Spider-Man actor was actually afraid of spiders?
Oh,
So,
that's a good
Tom
question.
Oh yeah,
Tom Holland?
Yeah.
What? And they had him to play Spider-Man? What the nerve?
Oh man.
Even though he said in like an interview that he've always wanted to be Spider-Man.
And
Yeah.
so he's afraid of spiders.
other unmentionables of JJ. I also like Darren Norris's version. It was pretty cool.
Yes.
Yes.
I love all the movie versions of him, and it was really fun for me to play the Lego version of him as well.
Yes, and a show called Pound Puppies 2010 version, which I've seen every episode when an app used to have called TV. There's an episode called Working K9 to 5. There's this girl named Dolores whose father looks a lot like J. Jonah Jameson, even acted like him, and voiced by J.K. Simmons.
Nice.
Parody characters, Also, from the Spider-Man show from 1994, the great Asner voiced him. What you guys thought of this version?
Well, I never heard it, so I'm not really sure.
But what?
Well, you go ahead first, and I'll say mine.
I'm just saying, yes, Ed Asner was really awesome, and yeah, he was just all around awesome as JJ. He was impressive.
Okay, so my final thoughts. Even though J. Jonah Jameson is a total jerk, he's just an iconic. He's been in every Spider-Man media ever since his debut on the comics and stuff and whatnot. He's just an iconic, of course. So, yeah, that's all I have to say. All right, next one. One of my boys, Venom.
Venom.
Well, which one?
Venom. Nom, nom, nom.
And I said, what?
Nothing. Anyway, so there's this guy in a Spider-Man world named Eddie Brock who's a bit of a jerk as Spider-Man and stuff. I think sometimes he's friends with him, like working with him at the Daily Bugle, until one day an alien meteor crashed down and it's not discovered as a black ooze called a symbiote, and then one day Eddie Brock got a hold. Oh, okay, I'm mixing up thing. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so Spider-Man got a hold of the black ooze. It first came Black Suit Spider-Man. It actually looked cool until it altered his mind and made him kind of a jerk. Until he got rid of it, and then Eddie Brock got a hold of it and became Venom. And so a mixture of Eddie Brock's hatred of Spider-Man and Peter Parker and stuff. So he became the notorious Venom, sporting muscles, the white Spider-Man logo, teeth, and a tongue. So he's one of Spider-Man's strongest villains ever lived, best villains, and I think he's really cool. That's why I love him so much. He even got his own movie as an anti-hero, and yeah. Venom is just spot on.
Yeah, I was saying that Venom as an anti-hero is a pretty cool concept that they did with Tom Hardy.
Yeah, I liked his version better than Topher Grace from the Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
Topher Grace, he did all right. It was good. I didn't recognize him until when I fully saw that 70s show, and then that one. And also with have any of you watched Ultimate Spider-Man?
Who hasn't?
Yeah, how did you feel about Agent Venom?
It was cool. All right. That's how I got introduced to him, and yeah, it was pretty neat.
Wait, do you know Agent Venom is a different person?
Yeah, we know it was not Eddie Brock, it was Flash Thompson.
Yeah. But overall, Venom is a really iconic Spider-Man villain. He's really popular. I have a couple of pictures of Venom in my room and outside my room, and yeah, he's just really awesome.
Wait, I once had a shirt with just Venom's symbol on it.
I wish I had that, man.
Yeah, it was great, bro.
All right.
For me, he is my third favorite Spider-Man villain of all time, and you kind of got his origin mixed up a little bit, Christian.
Yeah, that was my fault.
Yeah. Technically, it was just him publishing an article about a man he thought he was a serial killer, but Spider-Man caught the real killer, and it got him publicly shamed. His wife left him. His father disowned him, and yeah, he got
yeah, but that was my fault.
Due for Spider-Man 3.
But I want to mention this. Yeah, Spider-Man 3. Even though the Venom from that movie was shit, But it gave us the opportunity for like the main Bully Maguire now, like the
Yeah,
attitude.
I mean, yeah. I agree with you that that Venom version didn't really suit well. I did, like you said, bring an homage to Will McGuire, especially when he did the iconic dance.
Yeah. Oh, put some dirt in your eyes, boy. You heard that?
You gonna cry? Are you gonna cry? All right. Next one. You probably never heard of this one, but I put him down anyway. Mad Hatter. He is a
Yes, I
Batman
have.
villain.
Yes, I have. And
All
this was before I heard of this version. Well, before this version, we all know the one from Alice in Wonderland. So,
Of
yeah.
course, of course.
Yeah.
Anyone care to explain this version of him?
I would, because I have seen Batman the Animated Series, so I'd gladly to.
Wait. Before you do, I was first introduced to him in the Arkham games.
Of course, I've heard you have seen Arcade games, specifically the Origin one. But anyway, so I didn't really know Mad Hatter that well. I actually do remember I used to have a old book of Batman with him in it, and Alice and Tweedledum, whatever. But in this one, I'll explain the Batman the Animated Series version. Here's a guy named Jarvis Check working at a company. He fell in love with a girl named Alice. How ironic. Of course, she was blonde like Alice in the storybooks. And Jarvis Check was a scientist. He was working on a special mind controlling device to control anyone and any creature with a headband, and also to hide it in a hat of some kind. He even dressed up as the iconic Mad Hatter to try and impress Alice, but she thought he was weird, and Batman started trying to rescue Alice and stop him. His mind went to a bit of a wuku, and so he became a villain. He started having hatred for Batman, and ever since he'd been mind controlling everyone with hats, with his headbands, and he'd been using storybook themed stuff and whatnot. And yeah, it's just he's not really recognizable per se for those who never heard of him, but he is pretty dangerous when you think about it.
Yeah.
Not really one of my favorites.
But yeah, the one in Batman the Animated Series, it is really good. The guy who voiced it before, it did really good. So yeah, Mad Hatter is just neat. Like I said, even though no one ever heard of him and stuff, so he's still a pretty good Batman villain.
Mhm.
All right, next one, another Batman villain, Bane.
Yay, Bane!
I was trying to get away from him. He is the bane of my existence.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes. Growing up in prison, he was given the name Bane by the warden by calling him like a Bane of everything unholy. So as he grew up, he learned that he need to develop, extraordinary strength and skills to survive. So he did that in his spare time, and he was tested for venom that gave him like super strength and everything else. So he faked his death to escape the prison, and he so he vowed to get Batman in order for him to seek revenge about the bat being how would I put this? Yes, his childhood fear of bats, basically. So that's why he's just all like,
Oh,
Yeah.
I had no idea that he was afraid of bats.
So yeah, he broke down the walls of Arkham Asylum, and Batman was forced to put them all back. And he got all tired and exhausted, and exposed his identity to Bane accidentally. He got beat to a pulp, and in the most famous, and yes, what he was known for, he broke Batman's back. And
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He broke
And,
the
like,
bat. He broke the
We
bat.
fought before. I break the bat. Today I break
I
the
broke
man.
the man.
Yeah. And how I got introduced to Bane was like, of course, live action with Tom Hardy. His version was really good.
Yeah, his
Yeah,
version
Tom Hardy.
freaked me out at first. Oh no, wait, go ahead.
That was the first time I saw Tom Hardy.
Me too.
And
Same
also,
here.
yeah, and also Fred Tatasciore, who he does do a good impression of Bane. Honestly,
Well, not impression. He's the
I
actual
mean,
voice.
well, voice of Bane. Sorry.
Batman, when we fought before, I break the bat. Today we break the bat.
Yeah, I just love that voice.
So yeah, and Batman the Animated Series is debuted. There's actually a disturbing moment, like when his Venom thing got knocked off or not like hit or something. It got overloaded. It started pumping in his veins non-stop with venom, and he started bulging his muscles, and his eyes started popping out. And he started screaming and stuff. It just looks so horrifying.
I like how you guys are mentioning Venom with Bane because Tom Hardy played both.
Yes.
Yeah, how
very
ironic is that? It's like, this is Marvel Edition. What should we have that play Venom? Oh, Tom Hardy played Bane. He's got Venom. Use him.
Yeah,
Good idea.
But we all know what Venom we're talking about. But for the viewers, it's a Venom called TN, which in short stands for Titan.
Okay. All right. Next one. Oh wait, what's in pro chat?
Okay, and last few ones, yes. Like you brought Mr. Freeze, we'll get there eventually. What I did like about Bane is how he can either be either Latino or American, or Tom Hardy. Yes, he just used his British accent, which is a little bit cool. And your favorite version of Bane? Yes, it's Sounds Rocky.
I agree.
All right, next one.
Go on.
Aquaman.
I do not like him.
Why not?
I mean, to me, he's like mediocre.
Hey, whoa, okay.
I know. I like that he's the king of Atlantis and that Jason Momoa played as him, but just those things, two things I did like about him, but other times, just like swimming fast, talking to fish, those felt mediocre for me first time when I first saw him.
I mean, look, I understand that, but you didn't have to go out like that. I mean, back then, I didn't like Aquaman at first, but when I saw the movie, I started to like Aquaman, even Jason Momoa. So yeah.
Yeah, Jason Momoa is the only reason why Aquaman got so popular.
Yeah, but you could go and explain first if you want.
Okay. So yes, born from a mother from Atlantis and a human father. Yeah, I guess so. Like you. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to. Jesus Christ! I'm sorry, guys. Just please continue. Just carry on for a minute. I just need to deal with somebody for a minute.
Okay. All right. So I got this.
But I did say I was gonna still take care of the middle of the stream right now. It's who.
Oh, okay.
But anyway,
no, you know what? Just this caused me a little bit of a headache. Just go on.
Okay, so yeah, for Aquaman, I do know of his origin now more because of Aquaman movie. So yes, a human guy. He's a fisherman. He's also owner of a lighthouse until he discovers a woman from the sea. She's actually an Atlantean. When he got to know her better, they started falling in love, and then they started having a baby. They named Arthur Curry. So she was she and them are about to have a good time, but Atlantean soldiers came back and demanded to have her come back to the sea and rule Atlantis, of course. So she had no choice but to go back. So Arthur Curry was raised without a mother. So growing up, he is just normal until he discovered his powers and stuff, and he discovered he could breathe water until he found out about his mother being gone. Then he met his half brother, which is evil and stuff. So he decides to become king of Atlantis. Oh yeah, Aquaman is just awesome.
Yeah, and also with Jason Momoa, like even people say this, like he's one of like not my opinion, but I surely agree with this a little bit. But people say he's like the most like handsome guy ever. Like one of them, like along with Chris Hemsworth. That's what they said.
Yeah, they
The
say like he's like one of the manliest men out there.
Yeah,
Well, he basically did say just handsome right now. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does basically look. Although even though he plays like Aquaman, he does have like the look of a Viking.
yeah, he does. But can't wait to
The
see the
Viking.
one from. Well, yeah, can't wait to see the one from 2023. I'm just hoping they cut some of these like parts off, like
Yeah,
ever since.
someone
Yeah.
on that would be the woman who played Mira, the girl also from Atlantis that came as wife in some media, played by Amber.
Turd. Just say turd.
But yeah, let's just not talk about that. Next one, Catwoman.
Meow.
Yeah, exactly. So, Selena Kyle, also known as Catwoman, not much known about her. All known is that she's a thief, a jewel thief. When I first watched Batman the animated series, she appeared in the first episode along with Batman. Batman / Bruce Wayne thought she was pretty impressive, and then he met Selena Kyle herself, and he thought that she was beautiful. So, yeah, he actually had a thing for her. So he actually had an idea to have her join the good. She was hesitant at first, but later on, she started to become an ally of Bruce Wayne, Batman, and some media they actually got together, got married. Like for example, Batman Brave the Bold, where they got married and had a kid. Of course, that was like retcon or whatever. It was hard to explain, but Catwoman is just an iconic Batman villain slash ally, voiced sometimes by Greta Lyle. She did perfect as her. And actually, I got to
That's
sure
true.
and the live action version of Catwoman played by Halle Berry.
Hallie.
I'm sorry, Halle.
Yeah,
But,
that,
yes.
that movie got awful ratings.
Yeah. But overall, Catwoman is just pretty spot on. No one you can mess with, especially with her claws, and she also has a whip, which she can use for attacks and stuff. So, yeah,
And
you
other
don't.
things.
Oh, I guess is it today Paul Meyer's birthday?
Wait, it is? Oh,
Yeah, it's
What?
just shown on Instagram.
if it is.
What?
It is.
Go look that up. Go do research.
I just.
You already did.
It is his birthday today.
Wow,
No, not
that's
on
awesome.
Instagram, dude.
I know he did on Google. It just notified me on Instagram by Instagram user I follow. So yeah,
I
today's
just wanted to be
damn-
sure because sometimes I'm just saying that because sometimes on social media they spread like rumors. Okay, I just wanted to
True,
keep it
but-
safe for you guys.
But anyways, on to the next villain, Lex Luthor.
He's bald.
Yes.
Yeah, you misspelled it.
Yeah, you misspelled
Autocorrect.
Luthor.
Yeah, it's O.
I'm sorry, it was an autocorrect. But anyways,
Yeah,
Lex Luthor.
I just said like damn autocorrect. It happens.
Yeah, it's not
anyways,
correct. It's just bad spell.
Lex Luthor. Before Superman became Superman, Lex Luthor is just a rich guy around Metropolis. Metropolis. Then Superman came around. Lex Luthor didn't take a liking of him. He thought he was just a menace. So he, when he got kryptonite, he started using it against Superman stuff, and he can't started become his villain ever since. And sometimes even sporting a robotic suit to fight Superman. For example, in first the Justice game, where he was actually a playable character. But yes, Lex
Yeah.
Luthor overall is really awesome. One of my favorite roles is Clancy Brown voicing him. He did really good.
Yeah.
You fresh?
Yes, I agree with everything. The suit is incredible and was very interesting. They became like president and all that junk. That's a,
Yeah. But overall, Lex Luthor is just one of the best Superman rogue galley ever, and even teamed up with Joker at one point. Much to his dismay, he
Yeah.
doesn't really like
And
working with him.
yeah, and then I think he created and became the leader of the Legion of Doom, I believe.
Well, sometimes it's just a different guy doing it. But anyways, next one,
Okay.
the Martian
Martian
Manhunter.
Manhunter. Yeah, he's great.
yes. What I can really remember is just some old scientists accidentally brought him and like he explained everything about how he was like the last of his kind and just just wanted to like go onto Earth to protect it by all means and all that stuff. And eventually became like part of the Justice League as their most serious member and the world's greatest telepath. And he's just an all around awesome guy that I began to like much more about.
Yeah, and
About
his
like,
main ability is that he can shapeshift to anyone and any being.
well, I mean, like a
Yeah.
majority bucket of superpowers. That's what I really do like about characters like that, where they have
Yeah.
much more. But yes, that is good.
Yes.
And I do like Carl Lumbly's performance as
All right. Next one, Metallo.
Oh
It,
yeah, this villain.
Yeah.
it's a Superman villain. All right. So, as I watched Superman the Animated Series, he was just a random guy. He countered Superman in the first episode as a masked guy trying to fight and stuff. Until Lex Luthor came to him and told him that he could make his body better because it's starting to die. So he started making a body, which is actually made of metal. He that he's enjoying it, punching metal without any effort and stuff. And he discovered he can't eat or whatever. His skin is like rubber, basically, so he can easily rip it off. So you can see half his skin have robotic self, and he also has a kryptonite heart. But he should use this against Superman. So he's basically Superman's most strongest villains ever. And he's almost like Terminator, but in a DC way. So.
I just want to say, I think the only reason why he is because of the kryptonite heart. The strong. Why you claim him to be the strongest?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically it.
I
Take
gotta
that,
just
Lex.
I gotta assume in the movie Justice League Doom, where he was one of the Doom Doom members. So, and I thought he was cool. So, all right, next one, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda Forever.
So yes, like Wakanda Forever. Yes, long live Chadwick. And okay, so again, so as the King of Wakanda, he invites the Fantastic Four, but it wasn't really for anything special. It was really for him to hunt them. And okay, once he got defeated by them, he said that he was only wanted to test their abilities, and all it and like he's just like the world's richest man and an all around cool guy, one of the more interesting Marvel characters I got to know, and one of the most popular Black superheroes as well.
That's right. And yes, the one I play live action will be Chadwick
Bose,
Boseman.
Bose.
Boseman, thank you.
Bose,
Sorry. But
That's-
anyways, hey guys, movie. I saw it. It was really good. I'm fighting against a guy named Killmonger and stuff, whatever. So yeah, Chadwick Boseman was the great Black Panther ever. So rest in peace for him. Boseman. I don't know why I keep saying Bowman.
Bauman, Mr. Ignatius Bauman.
Anyways, next one, Starfire.
Starfire, it's your girl.
I know.
It's your girl, boy.
Anyways, Starfire. I got just your, of course, in Teen Titans 2003, which I developed a crush on as a kid. But anyways, she comes from a planet known as Tamaran, and her species is known as a Tamaranian. She has the ability to shoot energy bolts from her hands and eyes, as she is super strong, as she has super flight, and she's not entirely used to the Earth custom, like saying duh in every sentence sometimes, but overall she's just one of the best characters in DC. Another one, she's just actually serious. She actually grew up and stuff, and yeah, and Starfire is just an iconic superhero, and headed Waltz voiced her in the series of Teen Titans 2003. She did really good.
And most importantly, in the 2003 series, she is the founder of the Titans. She's the one responsible for bringing them all together.
Right. Because she got captured by an alien race when their ship came to T.
Yes. That's really good. I remember seeing that episode. Also, I just want to say, yeah, Hendon Walsh plays a great Starfire. That's her voice acting. Kari Walden, she does a good job at it. She even did. Wait, Christian, did you know that Starfire was playable in Injustice 2?
We're all aware that she is. So, but anyways, yes, Starfire is really awesome. She's really beautiful. That's why I got a crush on her. So yeah, she's just really awesome. All right, next one. My other boy.
Wait.
Carnage.
Wait. Oh wait, Christian. I was gonna ask you, if you were to actually would you actually go on a space trip to the planet Tamarania?
That's Tamaran, dude. But no.
I mean Tamaran. Sorry. Really? Oh.
No. But anyways, Carnage, the clone of Venom. Why is that? I'll explain.
More deadly and dangerous.
Spawn Venom.
Whatever. But anyways,
you go on.
Okay. Anyways, there's this guy named Cletus Cassidy. He's a vicious serial killer and a murderer. He was jailed, and then Eddie Brock came by to see him one time, and he got hold of the Venom symbiote. Like, for example, in the movie, he bit him and got a sample of his blood, which had the Venom symbiote in it. And then over time, it got turned into a red version of Venom. He dubbed Carnage. It's just way more deadlier than Venom. Well, mainly because of Cassidy's serial killer personality. Carnage, unlike Venom, he can morph his arms and stuff into blades and stuff. And he is known for laughing maniacally because of Cletus. So he is really, really cool. And that's why I love Carnage so much. That's why I dub him and Venom as my boy. So Venom is one of the best Spider-Man villains ever, appearing on certain posters and toys or whatever. So yeah, it's just awesome.
Yeah, overall, my favorite version is the Bradley Baker.
Mine too. All right, next one, Beast Boy.
Oh, and afterwards, like I got a little something like there's someone we kind of like forgot to mention, but I'll tell you afterwards. But so Beast Boy, it can vary sometimes. So yeah, Garfield Logan, he fell ill with Secutria, which was a rare disease that was fatal to all animals except the West African green monkey. So his scientist father turned him into a green monkey for 24 hours, which defeated disease. It turned his skin permanently green and gave him the ability to change to animals. He unfortunately was unable to save his parents, so he joined the Doom Patrol and then kickstarted his superhero career with Doom Patrol and Teen Titans, and then the Ravengers. And then, in another point of time, he contracted this deadly Secretary disease by being bitten by a green monkey, and
Yes.
and his version
And
of yeah.
and also, I saw on YouTube another a thing he got how he got chosen Beast Boy in Young Justice. There's no start bleeding, and then Miss Martian, the daughter of Martian Manhunter, used her blood with his blood. So yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so hands down, Greg Sipes and Logan Grove, former voice of Gumball, yeah, that they're really cool.
Yeah. How I knew about Beast Boy's backstory, I used to have this comic with Beast Boy. Basically, and this one it didn't show his parents getting killed. It was actually his mom taking him to the doctors.
Ah.
And,
Okay.
and like if we don't have anyone else, let's someone review Mr. Freeze.
Okay. Yeah. Let's just talk about Miss Freeze right now.
Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze, like it could vary. Like, yeah, I was really surprised when Arnold Schwarzenegger played him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So can you explain it? My head's starting to hurt a little bit.
Well, you just gotta like slow down. That's the whole point. You just gotta take it slow, man.
Mm.
So what I can remember is yes, he had a hobby of freezing animals, which sickened his parents and sent him to a strict boarding school where he met his future wife. But it's short lived as he developed this illness, and then like sometime later he then was forced to he was forced to have like have to survive in cold sub-zero temperatures for the rest of his life, eternity and stuff. So basically, he's not really just a bad guy per se. He's just trying to save his wife, who he loves so very much, and it just means so well to him. So he's just
Yeah.
one of the most pathetic Batman villains, and well, he will not like okay. Oh wait, I'm. How can I put this? It's difficult for him to give you the cold shoulder at times.
Yeah, he's just a cool villain.
It's how ice to meet him at first.
Yeah, he's just a chill dude in my opinion. Uh, but yeah, how I got introduced to him, like yeah, the Batman animated series, and my favorite voice from him is John DiMaggio.
For me, Clancy Brown.
Yes, Clancy Brown's version was it was no, I really do mean this. No pun intended. It was the coolest one of all. I gotta say.
Yes, and it's designed too. Like his icicle form as his helmet. It's just awesome.
Yeah.
No doubt.
All right. Next one, Doctor Doom.
It was Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
Well, how I got introduced to him was Superhero Squad, where he was voiced by Charlie Adler. Basically, Doctor Doom was a villain to the Fantastic Four, and he's just like a very cool character with very cool powers and all that stuff. Like, not much to say about him. Although, I do also like Maurice LaMarche's version.
Same. And the only good thing about the live action Fantastic Four movies from back, in the 2000s was the guy that played him. He was a good fit. And, he got, and honestly, while he may be one of the greatest Marvel villains of all time is he just has like a pretty stupid backstory, especially when he got to meeting Reed Richards because as the son of like a satanic witch who sold her soul to the devil in exchange for power and an intelligent scientist who died of frostbite. He taught himself to deliver. He taught himself to just develop incredible intelligence and stuff until he met Reed Richards, who he wanted to pursue a robbery. So at college, when he tried to invent a device to go to the netherworld to save his mother, it blew up in his face, and he blamed Richards because of it.
I never heard of that backstory before.
And get this. The only injury he had was a single freaking scar, but he had to keep it bandaged all up because, my face is perfect. Because, he is really arrogant.
Well,
Yeah, that's
like
really one of the most irritating things you could ever see. Like you see like one injury, like a slight scratch on their face. It's like, I'm hideous, my face is ruined.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you're like Shredder.
Like
No, Shredder got it worse. It was a burn.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
So yeah, he traveled to the vets and put some monks to work to design him a suit. But before it could even cool down, he decided to put on the metal mask, and it messed up his face even more. And so he became Doctor Doom and Lord of Liberia.
Wait, it messed up his face even more?
Yes. Okay. So once they got the suit done, as it was still hot, you see. So he put on the suit before it could even cool down, and that's why. Like he was just so eager to put it on. Like hide my face, I'm hideous.
Oh, what do you call it? In the Mad cartoon, the skit. Have you seen the one with Doctor Doom and Victorious?
Yes.
No.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, that was funny.
It was very funny.
But another thing with Doctor Doom, like I've been here recently, especially from Marvel, like they want to bring him in the MCU. Like, yeah, there's been rumors around like he might come up in the next Black Panther movie in the like post-credit scene.
Okay.
But-
I don't know if I feel about that, but
That would be interesting to see. Like, wait. Could there be like a future possible team up between Black Panther and Fantastic Four?
perhaps.
Maybe.
Why would that be?
Yes, perhaps.
Well, here's the thing though, because Chadwick Boseman died, so did Black
Boseman.
Panther.
Always, man.
I can't help it. And my head's hurting. I can't think straight. But let's just move on. We'll talk about a few more. I'm going to stream and lie down because my head's hurting like crazy. All right, next one, Killer Moth.
Yeah, Killer Moth. One of the like coolest villains I met in like Teen Titans. Like this is how I got introduced to him. And what was most surprising about him, like being voiced by Thomas Hayden Church. This is actually how I got introduced to him. Like he did a really cool voice for him.
I did not know that.
Yeah, like
I did
before
not
coming.
know that in Teen Titans 2003 was voiced by Thomas Church. Because we all know that the first time, well, for me and Christian at least, it's like the first time we saw him was as Sandman.
Oh yeah, like before becoming a guy made of sand, he just voiced him off. But yeah, really like dig his design, but many years later I just found out like he had multiple designs. Like it could either go either way. Like he could look strong or like just look weak a little bit, but still a cool villain. But yeah, my favorite version is Thomas.
Yeah, mine too. Another Batman media. He was actually a human in a moth costume.
Yeah,
But-
that's true.
But T-Time's version of Killer Moth, like he had a daughter. Which was
Well, I think he was human, then had the daughter, but somehow he got mutated and still had her. So that's my theory, anyway.
who knows, but
I would like that more than I would like that more than just being a guy in a suit. You know.
Yeah, because he's a lot cooler and mutated. So, all right, next one.
He does look like that anyway.
Yep, Green Goblin.
Can the Spider-Man come out to play?
Where is she?
But what Spider-Man? There's like 3 of them.
So yes, Lord Osborn was the head of Oscorp. What is it? Oh,
I was
okay.
gonna make like a reference. You may go first. You may explain first.
No. Go ahead and make the reference.
Right, Blitz. I can help you. You know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
I could tell.
Octavius knows what I can do.
Yeah, I could tell.
So, as the head of Oscorp and the father of Peter's friend Harry, he took an experimental drug that made him stronger, faster, better, but also corrupted his mind, made him insane, and became the frightening arch nemesis of Spider-Man, and he's known for the yes the most shocking event in comic book history, where he threw Gwen Stacy off the bridge, and although Spider-Man was able to catch her, her neck snapped, and
Oh yes, that was sad. But overall, like Willem Dafoe always was like my favorite for live action. Animation was Steve Blum.
Me too.
same as you.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that is very true though. Those two are like the best. Willem Dafoe for live action and Steve Blum for a cartoon. He even was in a video game, in some video games like Ultimate Alliance 3.
This is like
I heard
after
that
he,
cutscene.
yeah, after he played Green Goblin, people want him to play Joker so bad, like Willem Dafoe. Like I could see it.
Yeah, I really
was
do
gonna
hope
say,
they do that.
Because like it's very similar to it. Like this.
It kind of reminds me of his, it kind of reminds me of his monologue from SNL. Like people come up to me and say, "You know what role you should play? The Joker." Always nice to hear you get the vibe of a sociopath.
Yeah. All right. Next one, Doctor Octopus.
Yeah, Otto. Wait, Christian. What have you done with the machine? What have you done with it? What have you done with my machine?
The sun with the palm of his hand.
Palm of my hand.
The palm of my hand.
Oh yeah, it's Spider-Man No Way Home. I'm so glad like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man referenced that.
Yes, we finished it off earlier.
But when
That was a good moment.
how are you?
With
Trying to
Dr.
do better.
Octavius, though, like, yeah, everybody got introduced to him in, like, yeah, the same Raimi Spider-Man 2, played by Alfred Molina, who did really excellent. Well,
Yeah, he was like,
oh, sorry.
what?
You
No, go ahead.
know how I was gonna say, you know how Peter felt in that after that movie? Yeah, just trying to do better.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And Blitz your time?
But I was gonna explain, like, other times people might get introduced to, like, an animation, like me. Like, for me, I thought, like, yeah, I think it was with Ultimate Spider-Man with Tom Kenny.
Oh, yeah, like, and I was so blind to be ignored by that, about like how just dark he was. I mean, with Sam Raimi's version, it said that he was like the darkest version that he's ever put to screen. So yeah, it's just a normal scientist with these awesome mechanical arms to help him with his work, but an accident caused him to be fused to his body, and then became like Spider-Man's most intelligent foe and leader of Sinister Six, and the one thing that I just do like about him is just his arms freaking cool, especially in No Way Home, where they even better and longer than before. It's just amazing about how long they can be.
I'm more fascinated by the length of Doc Ock's tentacles.
Oh, the mind of their own, like, tentacle, like, heads, like, yeah. But explain more about, like, Octavius' backstory. Of course, remember, in the movie, his wife died.
Well, yeah, it can range. It was his wife, but in the comics, he called off his engagement with his girlfriend, and his mom. He and his mom got in an argument, and she died of a heart attack.
Wow, I did not know that.
Me neither. That is very tragic.
Yeah.
But in the Insomniac game, where he is, Peter's friend and mentor, that just just wants to prove Norman of his lies about everything wrong with him. How he
Yeah, actually,
I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually like
I
that
wanna
version
say
as
for me-
well.
You go first, Christian.
I just said mine. I just like that version too, and 2018 Spider-Man. I really like the design of the tentacles as well, where they glow and stuff. It's just awesome.
Well,
I was gonna
Last-
say my favorite versions of Otto are one from the Sam Raimi one and the Insomniac Spider-Man. I was very intrigued and liked the one from Ultimate Spider-Man and 2017 Spider-Man, who was played by Scott Menville. It was, not bad, not bad. It was just Otto younger. It's just a younger Otto.
but you can't forget. But you can't forget about his famous line though.
Hello, Peter.
Right.
Hello,
Yeah.
Peter.
Yeah.
Legendary.
Okay, next one, Scarecrow.
All right, let's go to Oz.
What?
I said let's go to Oz.
Oh, come on.
Shut up.
Anyway,
And where's Dorothy?
Who knows?
Anyways, so at Gotham City, there's this guy named Dr. Jonathan Crane who has an obsession with fears. So he would test experiments at Gotham University with people based on the fears. He really enjoyed it, but the people at the university didn't like it, so they gave it the boot. He was upset, so he decides to put on a scarecrow costume and start making a special gas called fear gas, that whoever breathes into it can see illusions of their biggest fears and whatnot. So he does himself as the Scarecrow, and he's one of Batman's most notorious villains. He's been and a lot of Batman media and stuff. And one of my favorite ones is in the video game Injustice 2, played by Robert Englund, which is the perfect role for Scarecrow.
What's that?
That's what I just said.
Oh, sorry. I guess I didn't hear it. My bad.
Yeah, I said that Robert Englund is the best role for Scarecrow in Injustice 2. So, but yeah, Scarecrow is just Scarecrow just is an iconic villain. That's all I have to say. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts, I will go first. My thoughts, I do like also the voice for Scarecrow in Arkham Knight, and I do like that echoey thing that he has on his voice. That's really cool. And also, here's a bit of trivia. Have you guys seen the movie Happy Halloween, Scooby-Doo?
Yes, I have.
Yes, I'll see it this Halloween.
Yeah, that's where Scarecrow was. And he was strange that he was there and Batman wasn't. Although it was Dwight Schultz who played as him.
Which I didn't know until I found out later, which is actually a good role for him.
Yeah,
all right.
I think to me it would have been. I think this is just my opinion. Like in Lego games, it would have been perfect for him. Like he played as Lego Reverse Flash.
But I still think it's a good role for him in the Scooby-Doo thing. But overall, Scarecrow is just an awesome villain. And Fresh, any thoughts?
Well, yes, I do like Cillian Murphy in Batman Begins, and yes, Robert Englund is always a classic, and
Jeff Bennett.
Wait, say what?
Jeff Bennett.
Yeah.
Oh,
and also Jeffrey Combs and the new Batman Adventures.
Oh yeah, don't forget about D. Bradley Baker.
Yes, Batman the Brave and the Bold, that one.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'll talk about 4 more characters, and we'll end it from here. Next one, Two-Face.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Two-Face. He is. I just want to say he's kind of like one-sided at times.
All right, so I started off with a guy named Harvey Dent. Bruce Wayne has been friends with him for a long time. He wants to be a mayor of Gotham and stuff. And he also has a condition where he has double personalities. One is the good side of Harvey, the other is the bad side of Harvey. And
Oh
constantly he flips.
wait a minute.
What?
Wait, I did. Okay, I don't think I knew about Harvey actually having double personalities. I thought it was like after his like
No,
actual
it actually did have other personalities before he came Two-Face. But anyways, this is further explained in Batman the Animated Series, where it's shown he has double personalities. And I'm talking with a mob boss. I forgot his name. But it's at like a chemical place, and Batman thwarted his plans. How he tried to escape until an explosion caused acid splash to his face. He went to the hospital. His face was half bandaged on his left side, and then when unbandaged, discovered that he now has half a melted, scarred face. And then over time, he started to become more twisted, dubbing himself as Two-Face because of his appearance and because of his personality. And he even has a coin to help him make decisions. Like if you choose heads, you're clear, but if you choose tails, you're done for.
Yeah. Also, like also in other medias, like in other shows, they show like his scarred version, like a just like a sort of like a negative color, I believe, for him.
Uh-huh.
You know, because of censorship and all that. But in other medias,
Yeah.
it's just shown like actually
Yeah.
melted.
Yeah.
And I like that he also like wears the half colored like suits. You know.
Yeah, I
as
wonder
well
how
dresses.
he made that, actually. I'm always curious about how he made those.
Also, did you mention his coin flips? Like, did you mention
I did. I did.
He did.
Okay.
But overall, Two-Face
Make
is an
your
iconic.
Heads or tails. Make
Yeah.
your choice.
Yeah, so overall,
Heads.
he is an iconic Batman villain. That's all I have to say. You Fresh, what are your thoughts?
No further questions. He's an alright villain.
Yeah. And fun fact, the actor that played him in the animators actually was one of the voices of Scorpion in the Spider-Man show in 1994.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, and I actually
Very
know
cool.
the actor. Yeah, for live action, he was in a show called Night Courts. Have you ever heard of it?
Never heard of it, no.
oh, I've seen it. I really like that show.
Yeah.
All right. Next one.
Wait. I want to say for the best voice actors for Two-Face in media and games is Troy Baker.
Cool. All right. Next one. Batgirl.
Batgirl?
She's a bat and a girl.
Wait,
Yep.
she's a girl who's also a bat. The girl bat. That's what. Like,
All right. Care to explain this one, please?
All right. Just let me take some time. Come on, click. All right.
I could
What?
I could explain a little bit if you don't mind.
All right, go ahead.
So basically, that girl, she's this girl named
Barbara Gordon.
Who is
yeah.
the daughter of James Gordon, Commissioner Gordon, for those.
Yeah. So yeah, basically she's one of like Batman's other sidekicks other than Robin. My personal favorite Batgirl has to be of course Sarah Strong.
Of course. And
Yes.
I really like a little bit of the Batman animated series version.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, wait.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Ruby's gone. Anyway, I want to say Tara Strong also does put on a good Batgirl, and I want to say the other good one is Kimberly Brooks.
Yeah. But one of Tara's best performances as a Batgirl was the movie The Killing Joke. That was really good.
Yeah, until she got shot by Joker and made her paralyzed.
Yeah, that part was holy crap.
Yeah, so she started becoming herself as Oracle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's really sad.
The
But
insight,
Batgirl,
the
so yeah, Batgirl is just a really iconic Batman character of the Bat family. So yeah, Barbara Gordon is really awesome. All right, next one, Cyborg.
Booyah!
Booyah.
So yes, this with him it can vary as well. He started out as a test subject for his scientist parents who gave him like his genius level intellect. He became like all was just a star football player, but came back home one day to realize that a monster has broken through a portal, consumed his mom, and attacked him. His father saved his life by putting him in this special suit that was meant for soldiers whose bodies were destroyed in war. He was horrified by the results, wish he had survived the accident. He was joined by the Teen Titans and eventually became like their member. And in other versions, his injuries were the result of a car crash.
Yeah.
Yes. And I'll explain one version I saw in a movie, Justice League War. So he was a boy known as Victor Stone, or as football friends call him Victory, which is clever. But anyways, yeah, I'm not kidding. They actually do call him Victory. Anyways,
Wait.
his
I just want to say that Christian. I just want to say that I did actually see that one. So you just wanted to make sure if you were like asking.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, his father didn't really care about his football much because he's a scientist. So one night, after his football game, Victor started watching out his dad from his football game, learning that he doesn't really care. He doesn't want to go to his football games, and his father was working on a thing which is a machine called the Mother Box. Victor was so upset that he didn't care about him. So I think he cares about the Mother Box more than his son. So he tried to grab it, but it exploded and it blew him up and tore part of his body, his arms, whatever. His father was horrified by this, so they tried to take him to a special healing chamber until the arts from the Mother Box started fusing the machine with Victor Stone, and yeah, he became part robotic and stuff. Victor was horrified by this, but over time he got used to it, all fighting against the parademons, Apocalypse and stuff, so he dubbed himself Cyborg.
Yeah. Like his backstory. Have you heard of the Young Justice backstory, Cyborg?
No, but Fresh didn't really tell me about it. It did tell me it's gruesome though.
I told you though, but yeah, it was
Wait,
gruesome.
what? I did.
No, I was the one that told him like about Young Justice one. Yeah. So basically, like similar to like his origin story and all that. But when he became Cyborg, he actually was not feeling himself. Like he was attacking everybody, like especially his father.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang. That's gotta suck. But overall, like I first just and Teen Titans 2003, K-Pen did excellent as Cyborg.
Yeah, he did. Always.
All right, let's talk about one more thing, and I'll end the stream. Let's talk about the Juggernaut.
Oh, the Juggernaut, bitch! I knew it.
Thank you, Fresh. Thank you, Fresh.
Juggernaut,
Just an iconic line.
Don't you know who I am?
This was
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
This was going to happen at some point.
But Fresh.
Okay, yes. So yes, unlike most X-Men characters, Kane Marco, aka the Juggernaut, is not really a mutant, and so
it's just huge.
Well, yes, we'll explain like it. So after his father died. No, wait. If I get this right. Oh right, wait, Brian Xavier. No. Oh, fine. I'll rely on Watch Mojo for help again. So let me just do this real quick.
Why are you doing
Sticks and
that?
stones may break my bones, but tanks will never hurt me. Now get out of my way.
But
Okay, so So yes, here it is. Um, so yes, he was. Oh yeah. His father. His father of. You know what? Screw it. I'll just go on with this. So yeah, he grew up in the Xavier home as the stepbrother of Charles Xavier, who would go on to be Professor X. So he bullied him because he was just jealous of everything he can do. And when they were meant to fight in the war together, he went off and found this crystal that gave him, super strength and invulnerability and stamina and all that stuff. So it's just so all it is just he's just nothing but a punk. He's just all out to just do some destruction and everything.
And he's basically indestructible.
Well, yeah, I said invulnerable, so that means it can't be hurt.
Well, I didn't hear you at first, but overall, Juggernaut, I got to see him in X-Men 3, which you heard the audio there. He has an Australian accent for some reason.
He's actually British.
Oh, British.
Yeah.
Well, that's just
Nothing can stop the Juggernaut.
Would you like a cup of tea with that, Juggernaut?
Oh,
But overall, Juggernaut is one of the most powerful X-Men villains ever because there's no way to stop him unless there is a way. I don't remember how there is unless you can match his strength.
In X-Men, you remember in X-Men 3 where he meant to kill that boy Leech? He
Right.
lost his powers and knocked himself out.
Right. Yeah.
And let's not forget the most surprising one of all Juggernauts was Ryan Reynolds.
Yes, and Deadpool too.
Let's see. Other different ones were Kevin Michael Richardson.
And also Spider-Man.
Tom Kenny, from Superhero Squad. That's how I got introduced to him.
Let's see. There was John DiMaggio.
No.
Yeah, John DiMaggio, Andrew Cashuno, and let's see here. There was also the voice of Leatherhead from TMNT 2012 who voiced him in 2019.
Which is a good role for him.
Yep. I'm the Juggernaut, buddy.
But overall, Juggernaut is just an iconic Marvel villain, of course. So that's all I got to say. All right. This was a really good stream. And I think we should do a part 2 of this in the future. What do you all guys think?
Sounds like a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
All right, so on the stream, I'll figure out what stream we should do next time, and guys, have a great.
Ask somebody, or you could ask some people. Just saying.
Okay. So yeah, I'll end the stream here. So you guys have a great rest of the weekend, and as always, see ya.
See ya.
Bye.
What?